Away, my people, my people. Look at how the court is handling this issue right now. They are applying a lot of wisdom. My people, this is commendable. If una see the wisdom wey court e dey apply inside this issue right now, wey na true say this matter don end o. Na true say this matter don end, and they gave it a lot of time for both parties to do the needful. Now, una remember say on Yul Edochie side, unfortunately, he did not make an attempt to do things accordingly at all. You guys are living witness. Many people called his attention and told Yul the consequences of his actions on the long run. But Yul Edochie, trust me, he did deaf ears. Now, the matter wey dey no be only for Yul Edochie wey the matter come fall. The craziest part is that even Ebubedike is not being spared, and I will let you guys know how and why. Kasala don burst, but then again, let me greet each and every one of una. First of all, welcome back to our channel. We don't come back again. This na Jessie Queen. Thank you so much for the immense support you support our Queen May. Please don't stop. Continue supporting her. Pray for her as well. And if today be your first time, I beg you, kindly like, share, subscribe, and drop your comments. Your point of view are very valid in this my channel. Don't forget to support Queen May's business. Thank you, my people. Wahala dey, like I said, according to the information, they said court, he don't send our beautiful Royal Queen May and her legal team a letter. That letter is a letter of notice to notify them everything that they have done and what is coming up right now. So when they sent Yul Edochie his own copy, because remember, normally everything they do for one party, they make sure say they carry the other party along, because this is a divorce case. At the end of the day, they not fit do something where now only one party no, other party no. So when they now send Yul Edochie everything, how everything is going and what they have done and what they are doing, they say Yul Edochie no come, they contented, because he saw that in many areas where he was expecting the court to focus on mostly, they did not focus on that on those areas. According to the information, they said Yul Edochie now invited an external lawyer, a private one, and he show am the document and say, see all these things where they tell me say they don't do for court, and these other ones, you as a lawyer, how do you see? Me personally, I know like how things they play. At this point in time, quite sure I expect the court to do better. At least he can't highlight the parts where he expect the court to do better. And trust me, the part where Yul Edochie, according to the information where Yul is emphasizing most, now mostly on the part of him picking them. According to Yul, he said there is no way courts go still answer making the pay and what is it called, and upkeep for picking them, and at the same time he no go fit get in picking them. Now they get, this is what Yul Edochie was telling the lawyer. So how we go they pay upkeep for picking them monthly, and they do everything, and he no go fit even deal with him picking them, get them, and much more. So when the lawyer now looked at everything, they call ask Yul say, how is Yul Edochie life right now? You tell her in life, how in life, we tell and say, do you have a place on your own to stay? Sorry, my people. That's what they say. The lawyer asked Yul Edochie, do you have a place on your own to stay, that it is yours? You'll say, normally, he no get a conducive place now, because he dey try to, repackage himself. the place where they stay, mostly they stay for hotels because of the kind of job when they do. He is an actor and they shoot from one location to the other. So the time we know the hotel is either he is in a family place or he get to one place where they dey for his friend. Now the lawyer tell and say, only for you to say this safe. If me I be judge, I no go feel leave you picking them now, y'all. I no go feel leave you picking them. You no get a permanent place, a house where you write your name with contract and with big space because you have a large family. You get picking there, no be one picking where you want they see. So all those things lawyers takes into consideration, and also the lawyer come tell and say judges takes consideration the kind of rapport where you and the pikin them wanna get, how the pikin them the feedback as in terms of an exposure, the relationship, how you and if it is tense, if you and your pikin them wanna get tense relationship, it is not all that normal. Judges will not even want the pikin them to dey with you for longest of time because it will be as if then they force them to dey with you and they will not be comfortable because already they don't lose that connectivity, that connection with you. So it's something you have to work on gradually before you even start to ask, say, you want me then they give you your pikin as then they now with your estranged wife. Especially that accommodation side. You have to work on it. You have to get a very good place and not be one room and of a thing or one safe content. It doesn't work that way because they will come and check and they will come and be sure that this place, even the environment, is conducive because the lawyer can't tell you, say, looking at how things is, your pikin then they live in a very peaceful and good environment. You'll say yes, it's an estate. Lawyer can't tell and say, you see. So you cannot bring them down to where they will not be comfortable, no, it will not be conducive for them. Nobody will want it. Even they will always look for the betterment of the beginning. So if the thing where they bother you, you have to work on that side first. And the thing where I fit advise you as a lawyer. Because trust me, my people, they said everything they don't put on for ground. Everything they don't put on for ground inside this matter. But there is something that is crazy that happened. I go tell you for Papa Petelucci, where make everybody shocked. So when the lawyer now told Yul Edochie all this, Yul Edochie was like, okay, he will see what he can do. So he can't go for him papa according to information what would he hear. My people make on the listen. He can't tell Ebubedike say Ebubedike supposed to borrow him money. Yul telling the father that he's supposed to borrow him money. Papa can't tell and say, borrow you money like how? The ones who I don't do, you never still refund. Not be today when I start to borrow you money, my son. You're not the only picking where I get. I don't get tired of borrowing you money. Another thing is that this time around, I know they like before again. Any one kobo, any one penny where they enter, I make sure say I know how in they enter and what is going to be done with it. I know if you just wake up like this, I just borrow you money. Now they say your content papa say all the inkba, it is very important. The father come tell and say how, in encouragement and everything, say in one rent a conducive place, in one rent time, if possible in Lagos. Now so we hear you all say if possible in Lagos, in one rent a conducive place, so that courts no go tell and say in go they pay and upkeep money for him picking them, and because he no get no place for him picking them to stay conducively, he no go they see him picking them, you no go they enjoy him picking them. Then Papa tell and say, you know what when you they talk, as you dey here now, you fit even pay one room for Lagos. You know how things don't cost. Things don't cost to the extent where I don't think now the kind of job we they do, I don't think you can afford to pay one single room for Lagos. In a normal place, not before Ajegunle side, all those places, Ikorodu side, no. But in a normal place, I don't think you can pay one room in Lagos if you want a secured place or even self-contained. Forget about that. Focus on making sure, say, you they bring up your picking their upkeep money. Tomorrow, if they will remember you, they will remember you. They will not say you yourself, you help them one way or the other. You all said, daddy, you no understand. This thing where court they do me a challenge. How I go just dey? This is just something where no man will even be able to stand. So when they come dey talk, Papete come tell and say, okay, make them go court. Make them go see if there is another alternative inside wetin way they don't send for Yul Edochie. My people, make una listen on. Yul come talk say he no wan go court again. He don't tire. After all, he is going court every market day. The father come tell and say, now you need. Now you they cry. Once they rule, they have ruled. So let us go court. Then come go court. As they went to court, Papete Edochie was like wanting to speak normally. Now Yul Edochie come dey shout inside court. Say court, he they do and impartiality. Say no, they do the things well. How come they want give and that kind of heavy punishment? He no go see picking them. He no go do anything. He no go even. Now they tell and say, if he won't lay any complaint, there are some procedures. He cannot come here and start shouting. He say no. He go shout and out. Say he don't tire to close his mouth. He don't tire to close his mouth. Everything where they do, court no they see him. Everything where they do, court no they even consider anything. The only thing for court is that make Yul Edochie, make him. He start to they bring up money. Start to they pay. Start to they say he has no money. Now then come tell and say, okay, make Yul Edochie wait. Yul Edochie come sit down there with him papa. Sitting down there thinking that, okay, as he don't rake finish, court go come listen to her and consider am all those things. This is more time then come call Yul Edochie. Then tell and say, hey, Mr. Man, now you they shout before, abi? He say, he they shout out of annoyance, say, you know, they do and well for this court. Say everything don't go for QUEENMAY. Even the way where they see where they send and the document say, see how they want do things. Then they just ask and say, how we go to do the mode of payment for upkeep. They don't even ask and say, if he get job, all those things. Then tell and say, not be so we they do for court. We don't want to know if you get job because when case come, we must settle it. We are not going through sentiments. If we they ask everybody say get job, everybody go to say no get job, and nothing will be resolved. If you don't have a job, more reasons for you to stay and stick with one wife, which is your wife. You don't have a job, more reasons for you to be faithful in your matrimonial home. You don't have a job, more reasons for you to appreciate the person that is hardworking in the family. So they tell you, Edochie, for God, my people. Hi, God. Now, so they tell you, Edochie, come calm down. He can't calm down immediately. They come tell and things way true. Now the real truth. So you they cry, you they talk, you no get job. Fine, nobody tell you say if you get job or you no get job. But what thing what you do? You not show like person where you no get job. Because if you no get job, you no go they pursue woman. It's either you knew or you expecting to get money to continue to the fund your kind of lifestyle, or you were feeling that your wife will join you into what you want her to join you. So then can't tell Yul Edochie say, as Yul Edochie they make much noise. If you remember say, there is a big huge debt where they for Yul Edochie back, we never start to pay. If you remember say that huge debt is even a handicap for him, an impediment, an obstacle for him not to be able to do so many things, because person will get debt. You must pay your debt first before you start to talk about you don't getting a conducive house. Already there is a conducive house for your pikin, then they are not living outside, they don't live for street. Then they live for a better, beautiful estate and a beautiful modern house. So that will not be the problem. Your pikin and then they're very, very conducive. But if you want them to be with you, lekwe, see what thing we go do, see what thing we go do. Yul Edochie know the answer again. And you guys know that Yul Edochie has a huge debt. Yes. So when Yul Edochie was like, he no understand why court is coming for him like this, as in they come pang on top, as in they come after him so harsh. Say he not be the only person where such a thing has happened to in Nigeria. But they know they give and breathing space. They know they even pity and then they come tell and say, okay, for you to know that we they pity you, now we are going to do it another way around. Now listen, my people. Now that side way, Ubedike wash in hand. Ubedike wash his hands. They tell and say, we could do another way around. You say you no get property, abi? He say no, he no get property. You say you not to get money. He say no, he not to get money, but he for like making the getting picking them. Irrespective of the fact say he no get nothing. As in money, he no rich in wife. You know say he struggle most of times. You say you no get where to stay. He say the time when they stay most of the time in a hotel, he don't talk am before. And it is due to the production. The production will pay his stay, his hotel bill, all those things. They say, that means you not even get where to eat. You dey eat from hand to mouth. Person where they eat from hand to mouth, they ask for making pikin and come stay with them. You all say, na in pikin then now, in pikin then go adjust any place where in dey. Hey God, my people. My people. You all say, na in pikin and then go adjust any place where in dey. What about the ones then where they not get anything on call, and they stay with their pikin? And he said that because of say those ones who not get anything, they are used to not getting anything. They are used to it because right from day one, they are used to it. So it is a normal thing for them. But it is not the case of your own pikin them. They are not used to squatting in hotel to stay with their papa because their papa wants to stay with them. They are not used to that. And there is no way where we go even accept make underage pikin them or any pikin dey with him papa for hotel because your papa no get a place to conducive place to keep the pikin them. We no fit accept that. It is not done. Our own here for this court na to make sure say we look for the betterment, especially for the pikin their side. Now there where our concern full pass. The pikin their side. Our concern, we want make them dey okay. We want make them dey conducively okay because if they deal with their mental health, with their academics, and even with their growth. Pikin they hold them dey okay, you they see them. Now you all contact say, okay, so how will they solve the issue now? Say he go like making pikin and they dey with them. He no go like say if he dey hustle for money and he no know anything about him pikin. And they tell and say, okay, fine. As things done this so, your father will have to for future part of his property. Papete look court. They say yes now. Your son has been insisting ever since when I come today, saying he wants him picking then, he won't do with him picking then. You will have to for future part of your property. You bring it to court, your property, we write your name, everything. We go see him, say na your own. My people are here. We go see him, say na your own. You write your name. We go check the property, and from there your son go stay there, and from there he go take care of him picking and when the time comes, he go see him picking and go see them. They be supposed to be in a town, in an open place, and in a secure estate. And Papa, true, Papa get properties. But now, does Ebubedike wants to lend one of his property to his son Yul Edochie just for that? The response is no. Oh God, people. I love my son, I love my pikin, I dey protect am, I dey support am. But he get level. And people not here, he get level. Then tell am say, you will for future one of your properties. You go bring the documents here in the court, we go see and say na your own, we go hold am, so that you no go rent am for backyard. Yes, that is why they say you go bring am, so that you will not be able to rent it for backyard. And your son Yul will use that property for waiting way in the demand, say he want make him begin and enjoy whenever it is his time, and he's supposed to do for one better estate, one better place, more or less like where they stay, because you're not going to bring them down just because you want to be with your pikin, then bring their, their way of living, everything. No, even the other party, when QUEENMAY, she no go agree, she go object, and they will have to be with supervisors and people where they're supposed to check if the visit is okay. And so court tell Yul and Papete. Yul looking Papa. If the father will agree to for future, one of his documents, one of his properties, first of all, my people, and not be for one time more, until when they clock all of them of age, at least for now, unless say things can't change. Do you know how much Papete don't you go lose? Because all his properties, he rents them. They are on rent. Papete now, he is living on his rents. And remember, even for the fact say they support his son, Yul no be only son. When I get that one in mind, you all get brothers. And the same right where you all get for your papa properties, now the same right where all in brothers get. So he no fit because of say he won't support you all, give you all one house. Now they get Papete in the past, he don't support you all well. He don't support you all well. He don't do so many things to this you all, don't you want to see here. And he knows it. You all don't enjoy for him papa well. Things where he don't collect from him papa, none of his brothers never collect from their papa. That is one of the reasons why most of the times him and his brother then they fighty. Heavy fighty, because they feel say Papete, they allow y'all so many things, so many privileges. Yes, that's the word. So Papete no one continue to have bege with other of him picking then because of one of him picking when a y'all. And deep down himself, he no go fit give out his better house for that, for Yul Edochie, because you know say Yul Edochie at the end of the day is a losses for him, an income that he will not be able to receive again. He no go fit rent the house for Yul. Yul no get money to pay house. Yul no get money to pay house. Yul, the state where Yul Edochie dey now, you know they for state for say you go collect one house, they pay him. Yul no get that money. Yul don't have that financial capability. He no get them. And everybody as a father, he knows what you all can do, my people. This is not a small something. As I'm talking to now right now, Makachuku, it is not a small something. So Papete Edochie, then tell and say, Mr. Man, we dey wait to. You agree? You bring your documents for court. You know they force you because you are the grandfather. But because you have been supportive to your son, if you want, you bring your documents. We take it up from there. We will do the needful. Don't worry. Your grandpicking them, not go see them when you're not supposed to see them with proper supervision. But you're supposed to be in a very, very nice place. Hey! They say Papete Edochie change face one time. Oh. My people, they say Papete Edochie change face one time. He said, yes, it's true, saying I'm grandpicking them, but he is not objecting. He recognized that QUEENMAY is doing a great job, and the place where in grandpicking them, they in a very good place. There is no need for them to be moving them one place to the other. Now in grandpicking them, be saying I'm grandpicking them. So he know they even object, say, and make them they come see their papa. The time where you'll go balance, hey. The time where you go get money, hey, you go be able to rent a house and you go be able to give them what they need. But for now, they see the reason why Yul, his son, is so much after wanting to have them. He is recognizing, say Yul, they're financially capable for that responsibility. For now, my people, wanna see how everybody can change and twist mouth, change face, change everything, change tune. When I tell and say, bring your property, make your son stay there now, within picking them. Now they get, I not be anyhow face me, I face you. Papete immediately, he changed mouth. He say, he like how QUEENMAY they take care of the picking them. He like how everything they. He never for one time talk about that area. Everything be saying just following his son because his son was somehow. My people, they say Yul Edochie was looking at the papa like this. Deep down, he knew that the father will not accept that. He knew because Papa don't tell him first. See, I don't do so many things for you, my son. You again, I don't do so many things for you, my son. I don't want they in bad terms with your other brothers. Trust me, they're all watching. All what I do for you, then they watch, then they take note, then they record them. These things what I get, not be your own alone. In future, you will have to share it with them. And when that time comes, I no want make it be say I don't give you overgive. You get? So Yul Edochie, he knows that the father don't tell and don't caution and say, Mr. Man, your own don't too much, my people. So this is how Yul Edochie, after he don't shout, he don't cry, he don't talk, he don't do this. He not fit because he is not man enough. He cannot object. He cannot object. He have to only work hard to meet up with the financial responsibility wey supposed to dey give money for the pikin dem their upkeep. No be dash o, na his obligation as a papa. Some persons fit feel say na dash wey go on. No, na his obligation as a papa. Because why? Those pikin dem no ask YUL say they wan come world. So when they don't bring them for world, they're supposed to take care of them. QUEENMAY is doing her own and YUL Edochie's own for the longest of time. So YUL supposed to, you do what? Take his own part of responsibility. Because not be even those pikin they ask YUL say, make YUL he go carry another woman and then cheat on QUEENMAY. And all these things will happen, even committing bigamy. And people, the matter strong. So now YUL Edochie, he don't know what he go do because court don't hook am for neck. Can you imagine? For Papa Pete Edochie to forfeiture his property. To forfeiture his property. And people, Papa Pete Edochie no agree. Make one see say, at the end of the day, will not be to talk too much. Oh. Show doings. Show doings. YUL Edochie, we don't know how he's going to be even paying what they ask and making they pay for picking them, because trust me, upon everything where they try to rebrand himself, nothing they come outside you. Nothing they come outside. YUL Edochie's reputation and image has been tarnished and damaged by Yagaina baby so badly that nobody won't even trust him any big project we go give him better money. That is the most craziest thing right now. Anyway, now he look for all this and court is giving him waiting way he asked for. No more, no less. And people, na so the matter dey now. Na so the matter dey now. So please drop your comments down and let me know from your point of view whatever you think. And that's why I said that court is using heavy wisdom. That's why I said that initially. Say they're using heavy wisdom because they told Papa Pete Edochie say, bring your own. For future your properties, may your son dey there. That is the only thing we can help you now. And he could not do it. He could not do it, my people. I beg you, QUEENMAY. Now only mothers are rare gem to their pikin them. Because now they go always stand for their pikin them. See, QUEENMAY, she stand for her pikin. I don't hear her for interview. Her pikin, her family. And that is how it is. And people, I want to do my question. I want to rest my case here. I'm very much sorry for YUL Edochie, but things not they work as you want. Inside court and even outside court. This is so bad. But then again, if you look at it well, he looked for it. Anyway, thank you so much. I'll come back in a jiffy. This is not Jessie Queen. Drop your comments down. Thank you.